This year, close to 15,000 homeless people have been moved off the streets and into temporary accommodation as part of the government's response to COVID-19. But that's not the end of the story. Lockdown has removed vital services and drop-ins which many rely on, and we've all heard about the increase in domestic violence cases. And for those with mental health issues, a cause and a consequence of homelessness, the lockdown has brought many of them close to the brink.
2020 has obviously thrown up a load of challenges. Within our services, we've really had to adapt and change what we do. I think the biggest change that we saw was when the government directive of everyone in to get rough sleepers off the streets. So obviously we were right in the kind of centre of that within our crisis services, ensuring that those people that would access our services were supported when they were moved into hotels. What we identified straight away was that a hotel room, although good and helpful and really important, was actually only one piece in the puzzle. We wanted to make sure that everybody who was placed into hotels had the support that they needed to be able to manage that.
And obviously they had to remove my partner out at the time because my son was scared to tell them what happened, and then obviously tell them that he was scared because my partner at the time shouted at him, like they'd done a Claire's Law and stuff on him. There was just too much on it. It was like 6 or 7 pages long. I don't know, it was scary, like just the thought of him being in that house, because obviously my anxiety and everything started. Claire's Law, people transferred us through to someone for domestic violence, and obviously that's when Jules ended up ringing us, and like I say, Jules straight away helped. I just had to move out the area to get away from the partner at the time. I just wanted to get away for the kids' safety really, and I took a house. There was mould everywhere, like holes everywhere, obviously because we didn't have nowhere to be at the time. And within a couple of weeks Jules had us out and in the supported accommodation, which I was been in touch with ever since, like helped us ever since through everything. That just didn't even need to. Oasis community housing, it's just like it's so supportive and helpful. They just do too much really for people, but obviously that's what they're there for.
My life before I left home was very controlled. I felt like an outsider. I didn't feel loved. When my dad kicked and told me to leave the house, like I thought, that's it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna sleep in the street. I ended up in the police station because I had a crisis and I was feeling suicidal. For me, I just felt like it's better off being dead than alive and dealing with the situation. I would say no one expects this to happen to them. Life is full of surprises. Sometimes we might end up in a situation where we have never thought we would end up in our life. It was support of my key worker who was really like behind me, saying, encouraging me and telling me not to give up. I've got a job. I'm really happy about that because I really did fight to get a job. My plan in the future is for me to finally get my own place, because Oasis has already taught me the life skills that I need to keep a home.
Every year, Oasis Community Housing helps thousands of people out of homelessness. They do incredible work. I know because I've seen it firsthand, but they can't do it alone. And even the smallest donation can make a big difference. So please help us to give more than just a roof over someone's head. Help us to give a home. Thank you.